Hey everybody, how you doing? It's me, your girl, Passion for Life. I'm coming tonight because I want to do a brow tutorial video, and I'm not going to talk you to death. The only reason why I'm going in as detailed as I am is because some people had asked me a lot of questions about how to fill in your brows. They hear certain things about using concealer, not exactly sure about how it works and the purpose of the concealer. Um, how do you get them to look so natural if you use a pencil, and what's the difference between using a pencil versus a brow gel or a gel liner or anything like that. So I'm going to show you a couple of things that you can use to help you out. First, we're going to go over some tools that I have in my kit and things that I use from time to time just to get whatever look that I want. There's no right or wrong way when it comes to your eyebrows versus somebody else's eyebrows. Whatever you do to your eyebrows that looks right to you is right. Okay, the first thing we're going to look at a couple of brushes. First thing is a spoolie. This is what you call a spoolie. A spoolie is used to brush out and shape your eyebrows. It'll, you can go up, down. It just like a hairbrush, but it's like a brow brush, and you call it a spoolie. Okay. Then I have another spoolie, but on the end of this spoolie is a angled brush. So this is like the best of both worlds. You have a spoolie on one end you can shape with, and then you have an angle brush that you're going to apply your product with. Next thing I have, now this is an angle brush, but on the other end of this, there's a eyeshadow brush. Okay. Um, I have this brush that I use too, and this brush I got from Michaels. When I bought it, I didn't have any particular idea of what I was going to use it for, but this brush is sometimes when I want my eyebrows a little more dramatic, I can use this because it just, you know, it just like it's so simple to use because of the way the tip on the end is. Um, I also have this brush right here that a lot of times I use this to blend out my concealer. I use my fingers, but I use this brush too because I like the way the end is flat. See that? Okay, then we have gel and lash, a gel and a lash and brow gel. That looks like this. You see that? This is by e.l.f. It comes in a tube like this. And one end is supposed to be for your eyelashes. I never use that. That's why it doesn't want to open. But one end is supposed to be you. My mom's standing in the doorway looking at me with the dog, so that's why y'all think she just disappeared. The dog, they got caught. Okay, so that's that. Okay, and then the products that we use. This is my Nika K eyebrow brush. It's a 24-hour waterproof eyeliner, and this is what it looks like. It's by Nika K, and the top ends up. It's a lot of product in here, and you just get it from your local beauty supply store. And on the bottom, it has a smudger. So if you actually use it for eyeliner, you can smudge it out. Okay. We also have our um, brow brow defining powder in mink brown by Ardell. That is this. Take the top off. I've had this for quite a while, and you can use this product right here, wet or dry. And we have our Dip Brow Pomade in Chocolate by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And we have a Pure Mineral Concealer by Ruby Kisses. And this comes in several shades. This has a brush like this applicator. You can actually just use it just like that if you're going to use it on yourself, and then blend it out. And I also have some Fit Me concealer by Maybelline. Okay, so what I'm going to do is on my right eye, I'm going to use the Nicka K pencil. And I'm going to show you what I would do in the morning if I was going to use this Nicka K pencil to do my eyebrows. It's my dog you hear. You see I sort of kind of overdrew it. That's my doggy flapping his ears. He heard me. That's why he did it like that. And that may look really crazy to some people, but that's fine. And I always take a angle brush and I'll go over that. It sets it and it lightens it a little bit. Okay. Now we want to shape it up. Now this is what I was saying about this Ruby Kisses concealer. If you take some of the product off of the applicator sponge, like a good amount of it, and you can just literally and at the top. Now you see on the end, it looks like I got it a little too skinny. That's fine. So what I do is I take my finger and I blend that out. Up and down. And then that brush that I showed you, this one, and on the bottom, I'll use a lighter concealer. This is the Maybelline. You see I have product on it? And then we're going to bring that down. I want to look this way because I want you to see that, how that line looks under there. See that? If I look up, to me there's a dip right here. Right here. I want that dip out. So I'll go up a little higher. It's almost like, remember when you was in school, you don't want to color outside of the line. So like I said, I'll use the lighter up underneath, but I don't want to use the lighter on the top. I want to go back to my Ruby Kisses. So I'll go back and just get that exactly like I want it and blend it out. Now, One thing is that what I would do next is because I don't like the way this end looks. I don't like the way it looks. It doesn't look as crisp and as sharp as I want it. So what I would do is keep on, because I still have some product on the brush until I get it where I want it. And then with that, I will go in with my gel, brow gel, and this is going to be the set. And it also lightens it up a little bit. Sets it and lightens it up a little bit. And for this eye right here, my brow, that's exactly how I leave the brow on that side. You know, I would apply all the rest of my other makeup and stuff, but as far as the brow, I'm totally satisfied with how that brow looks for an everyday work look. Now, if I wanted to use my um, angle brush and my Anastasia, how dare I pronounce that incorrectly? What I would do is I would get some on my brush. You only need a little bit of this product. I have some on my brush, but to me that's even too much. So what I do is I take this and I do that on the rim to get any excess off. And then once again, once I get my brow the shape I want it, I'm gonna fill it in. I'm going in to get a little bit more. Now, you see my eyebrows have two different shapes. Don't get confused with the shapes. We're not doing a tutorial to match the brows. We're doing tutorials to show you technique using the pencil versus the uh, um, gel liner, okay? The brow liner. So even with this, since I have it on, I would go back with an angle brush and I would set it with a brow powder. And once I set with my brow powder, we are going to conceal underneath. So I'm going to take the lightest color, which is my Maybelline, and we're going to carefully go under. That just makes it look like you have a fresh eyebrow wax. And the way I can get away with using such a light color under here is because depending on my highlight for my eyeshadow that day, it will blend in perfectly. And then I take the darker color that's closest to my skin, which is from Ruby Kisses, and we're gonna go overneath. Oh, I'm sorry, over top. A lot of times you'll get different kind of points and different kind of angles on your eyebrows. But once you do your concealing technique, you can get rid of all of those points. We're just gonna blend this out. That's the dog. And once again, I'm gonna take just the spoolie by itself and go right here and lighten it up, make it look a little more natural. And I'm gonna take my gel gloss, clear mascara, and I'm gonna set my brow. So when you do your brows, you can have a lot of variety. A lot of variety. Now, this eye right here. This eye is using a brow pencil, just like an eyeliner. The product we used was the Nicka K. You draw it on, you fill it in, you set it with your brow powder. You use your concealer, preferably a lighter under the bottom, and at the top, something that's closer to your skin complexion. You go back and you use your clear gel mascara and you set it, and you're done. This eye, we use an angled brush. We use our Anastasia Beverly Hills. We applied it. We went back and we set it with a powder. After we set it with the powder, we went underneath with the lighter color for the concealer. We went over the top with a darker color closer to your skin complexion. Then we took just a spoolie and blended out that inner corner right there. And after you blend out that inner corner, you get your clear gel mascara and you set it and you're done. Now, when you do your eyebrows and you're doing them to match each other, if you want both your eyebrows this size or this shape, or you want both your eyebrows this size or this shape, do not stress yourself if you do not get them perfect. Brows are sisters, cousins, they're not twins. So they're not going to be exactly alike. So I hope I have enlightened you all with some insight as to how to do your brows, what products to use, and some variety of technique that you can use. I will list some things at the bottom that you can use as the angle brush, the spoolie, and stuff like that. So when you go to the store, if you're not familiar with that terminology, you can ask somebody at the store to help you. You just tell them, I'm looking for an angle brush. I'm looking for a spoolie. And they will help you. I hope this is a great help to you. I love you. Smooches.